So we're not. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to some of you, but welcome to our home again. Excited to be here. I was sitting here thinking, and then all of a sudden the timer started clicking down, and I was like, "Oh man!" So yeah, I'm excited. Thanks. I just want to go over a few things, and then we'll get to it. First off. If you got comments and stuff, please leave them in the comment section of this video once it's posted. Please be civil, and because I know you guys will take care of each other. And I saw it in a chat before, and I've seen it. I saw it today, but water each other's channels. I mean, I like that. That's good. I like that. So water each other's channels. I have all the addresses for the prize winners, and I may have mentioned it once before. All the addresses for the prize winners, and Luke has the Autopot winners, and he's sent me a note. And he's got his team working on putting your packages together. So I imagine at some point next week, he'll be shipping them out. And I think last time he sent me the tracking numbers. And then what we'll do is we'll send you guys the tracking numbers unless he sends them to you. But I think he'll send them to me, and then we'll send them out to you. So I said the prizes. I've got some of you as we owed slaps to, and I've got those out in the mail. Also, you with the Autopot winners, I've got your other part of the prize, the beans, all packaged up. So those should be coming probably Monday, because we have to go to the post office and stuff. Vanilla, if you're out there, your package is all set up and it'll be sent out on Monday. Now, one more thing before I get off on some other things. If you notice the codes down there, now we'll only run codes and stuff of products that we use or believe in, and companies we can trust. So just know that when we send you out one of these prize packages, the prizes are from companies and products that we trust or we use. So because we're not gonna send out something that we ourselves don't believe in. I want to make a shout out to Cavort Buds 420. He's got a new video coming out Monday, I believe it is. So if you guys could check out his channel and check him out. He's at 88 subs. If he comes up here, I know at least 12 of you could water it. So let's see if we can get him to 100. And I'd also, let's see if I can click this thing up. Also like to say many thanks to the guys that put their allowed us to use their videos in our movie night. I thought Wendy did an excellent job doing all the editing and stuff. But I want to thank the Jason, Fat Buds, Just Grows Green, Manos High Life, and I Grow Weed. A lot of thanks to you guys for putting it on. wish we could have got more views, but I thought it was a good educational thing, and you guys did a great job. But thank you very much. Learn how to use the buttons. Is there anything out there that anybody wants to bring up? Celine, thanks for coming out. You know, I appreciate you being here. And there's Johnny Reb. There's another channel you need to check out if you're just not into if you want to break from cannabis content. There's a lot of he has a lot of wildlife, elk and deer, and what did we freeze up, and other wildlife here from northern Arizona. But anybody got anything that they want to put out there? Anybody want to be first to show the grow? Because I'll show a quick video. Oh, well, while she's getting the link up, what I can do is I'll go ahead and I'll just show the video I shot kind of this morning. That way we'll get things kind of started, and then we can talk about anything you guys want. But and anybody's welcome to sit up on stage with me if you want. But let's check out what I got going out here. And of course, that's just the CBDs. I think my brother-in-law is going to come out and he's going to help me trim these up. I started getting them. What it is I'm calling it. They're getting their harvest day haircut. Is what it is. They're getting ready for the harvest celebration. So, and I started at the other end, and I'm working around. And that previous one was a CBD, and the buds are getting heavy, so I have to wire it up to keep it going. But and then here's that first peyote kush. She's pretty bushy, and I'm going to try to get in there. And I was trying to get it so you could see, because when I go in there and I look at it, it's a light green, but that's because it's all frosted up. I mean, it doesn't come out really good here, but to the naked eye, it's almost gray. It's getting there. And those are pretty thick and heavy. And when I do harvest those, I'll have to cut those all apart. I mean, but they'll be cool to harvest big, but I'll cut them all apart to dry them. And this one, she just needs a little cleanup, and she's getting really fat and thick, and she's frosting up really good. And that's what I was trying to do there. And then right over, you can see where I got another branch kind of wired up, because those things are getting really heavy out there. And this one, she's starting to look really pretty, because she's getting her hair cut on, and she's budding up really nice. I've got her brought back from the side of the greenhouse. She's starting to frost. And what I was trying to do there was get a picture, because if you look close at that bud, I'm thinking those are going to turn purple. They just, it's just my eye just looks like it's purple. Blue Dream, really tall, getting fat buds. Blue Dream, a little shorter. And this poor Blue Dream, she's holding the spot, because I don't need another plant. So we're just going to go till I need one. And this one, I mean, there's a big run I was trying to show there. I'd already baked before I showed these, so videoed this. And then, see, I'm trying to get her cleaned up too, closer, just to give her oh, yes, ma'am. It's going to be a lot of work. Yeah. But you know what? It'll be worth it. And then, I mean, that buds it's longer than my thumb, and they are golf ball big around. They're getting there. And then we'll move over, and this one has become the prettiest plant out there, because if you look, well, what I'm trying to show is this thing is like, I mean, it's like cereal. It's frosty, but I didn't get a real good. I'm not very good at that camera thing, I guess, but I'm really, really happy the way these are starting to turn out. Thank you, Harry. But yeah, I'm really pleased there. And there I'm trying to show some of the frost, and that's not even half of it when you can look at those. I mean, and I'm hoping these things turn all pretty colors and stuff like for the fall. And these are the CBGs from Fat Buds, and they're pretty. And I'm trying to show that they're really frosty. Now I think it's me, and I think it's it could be growing them outside because they've foxtailed, but I know a lot of genetics, they'll they're prone, they foxtail anyways. Like I've got some Lebanese that I'm going to grow, and I know it'll probably foxtail, but I know that's going to happen because of genetics. But I think maybe here it's not genetics. It might be the way I started it out and grew it. So I got a couple more seeds. I'll have to try them in a tent, and we'll see how much bigger they get. But as I ramble on, sorry. Thank you, ma'am. And I appreciate you coming on and showing the last time, because it's always because you're a legend in the community. So it's always great to have you on, and I appreciate you coming on and stuff like that. So thank you very much. And I see there's a lot out there, and Kavort, thank you very much for letting me check that out yesterday and trusting me. So thank you very much. Visible Farms, always good to see you. Another legend in the house, AJ's greenhouse, great to see you. And I know I saw Bean on here. Oh, there you are, brother. You need to come up and show some of your stuff. But we can sit here and chit chat for a while and hang out. But anybody got anything they want to talk about? I don't want to take up the whole conversation, Well, I'll bring this up. If y'all could just go back, maybe check out Gabby Grover's channel and her videos. She's still working on her home because of the fire. So if you all could just go over there and give her some moral support, or a prayer or two, I'm sure she'd appreciate it. But oh, how come I have a chair in my greenhouse? Hey, thanks, John. Because when I do trim, I like to sit in that chair, and that chair is especially low, and you can get up underneath. Plus the fact that the chair I had in there before, and it wore out and broke, so I threw it away, and that was a chair I had out in that shed. But yeah, that's what I use that chair for. You know what? We could show a video, Wendy. You want to show one of John's videos? Oh, I'm sorry. She's busy working other things, but yeah. Well, I love these lives. Yeah. Okay, Likely Lucid, he says, what's everyone's preferred method of making edible cannabis products? Butter, coconut oil, or RSO? And John, I saw that flash up there real quick. No, I never sleep. I think that's what you were asking.
Sleep out in the greenhouse.
Oh, do I sleep out in the greenhouse? I would like to at sometimes. And sometimes when I'm in that chair, I do sleep, I think. But what we use here is we use kind of the first two, the butter and the coconut oil, and then I guess it's not really RSO, I wouldn't call it.
No,
but it's kind of a sludgy. We take the tincture that we make with the alcohol, and we'll evaporate that down, and it'll be just about a kind of a sludgy thing, and then we'll mix that in with our gummies. The coconut oil, we'll use that for the CBD oil, and that's what we'll use for like the dogs. I give them CBD every day. We make CBD gummies with it, and I eat CBD gummies a couple times a day. And then the butter, that's what we use for, and then the oil, I think we also use it for other cooking products. And Jack in the Green Talk, he would know, because he and I were going to have a contest eventually here. I'm working on that. There's my brother Dragon. But yeah, how does anybody else do it out there? Let's see, decarb diamonds and mix with sweetened condensed milk for his coffee. Oh man, that sounds really interesting. We've made the can of sugar, and you could maybe use some, if you made can of sugar. Some people could do that too. I drink everything without sugar. And Harry, that's why that's one of the reasons that I'm here, and that's why we grow and make the edibles, kind of in the same category where you're talking there. And then you throw in a bag of other issues, and there I am. But look, my brother, he's going to show us some stuff and get me off the stage. So thanks. Oh, Visible Farmer. Oh, he's going to make a video today of his greenhouse build. Check out Visible Farms. I mean, going to build a greenhouse, put out his video, but I mean, he's a cup winner. He's got medals. You need to check out that channel. A lot of good things coming out of there, and I mean, we love it. But I'm gonna get my brother on here, and we'll see if he's ready to show us something, and then I'll be quiet. Whoops. I'm going to figure it. There you go. I figured it out. You're on, brother.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, it's going good.
Yeah, look at the difference already.
Oh, yeah. Man.
She's starting to stretch.
And you only did that
yesterday.
Man.
I recorded that all, my steps on what I did. But everybody else, sorry, folks, you got to wait till Monday at 4:20 p.m. to see what happens with that. All right? And I'm going to take your advice. I'm going to take your advice on a few things. Watch my background sound and try to keep my videos down below about like 15, 16 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we try to do, because I mean, I know the last couple we've put out, like, yesterday's video was over 20 minutes, I think, but we really couldn't cut any of y'all's content because we didn't want to distract or detract from what you were putting on there. So yeah, for the most part, we try to stay, around 15, but But no, I thought the video that's coming out, and y'all are going to need to check it out because I thought it was excellent, and it went through a lot of. I mean, you'll learn a lot watching it, and I'll tell you, brother, that plant. I mean, it looks a lot different from last night when I watched that video. I'm telling you.
Yeah, the leaves are starting to stand up. I mean, I thought there was something wrong because this here is only 3 days younger
Right.
than this one. Okay. And it
Okay.
hasn't been doing nothing. You know, it constantly stayed soaked. And I'm like, nah, there's something wrong.
Right.
So I'm like, so
Maybe-
many people are saying about transplanting autos,
Right.
you know, about whether to do it or whether not to. So I'm like, hell with it. I'm going to make this an Auto Monday thing.
There you go.
And I turned around and transplanted it. And I'm using 5-year-old soil in there.
Yep.
Every one of these are in 5-year-old soil.
Yep. And I'm not going to give away your any of your secrets. They can all wait
So
till Monday.
that's for Monday.
Yeah.
That's for Monday.
But man,
And that's the haze.
tell you what, you can grow, brother. I mean,
That's the banana cake.
man, that is nice.
But these here, I love them. But I'll show you my loves.
Oh, there we go. Here we go. Oh yeah.
My banana sapphire right here is actually catching up to the Moby Dick. And so is the Super Silver Haze.
Is there a big difference in age there?
Yeah, this one here is about a month older than this one here, which is my banana sapphire. But it's about a week older than my Super Silver Haze.
In WWP Genetics, he wants to know the size of that pot. That's 100 gallons, right?
Yes, that's a 100-gallon living soil pot, and it's got 70 gallons of living soil.
Man.
And I just got done topping it off with some, you can see all that black? That's some worm castings. And as you can see, I got stuff in here still growing in here.
Yeah.
Right there, I got some banana peels. It's got worms under it.
You need a little train set or something in there. Little
What's
houses.
that?
You need a little train set or some houses and stuff in there.
Yeah, that
So,
would be cool, man. Some little gnomes driving around on a train, taking dab hits.
yeah, I mean that. I love the way that stuff looks underneath there. I mean, it's just so cool.
Yeah, right now I got my lights at 100%, and I had them on for 18 hours. You know, come on at 6 in the morning, off at 12 at night. But now I got them coming on at 7 in the morning and going off at 11 at night. This is what I'd like to do to try to ease them into kind of like a natural flowering stage.
Right. Yeah, because I've got a light. I haven't unboxed it, but I thought I read about it. It's an AC Infinity, but I thought it had a setting where it had like a sun up and a sun down setting. And I think that's kind of what you're doing there, right? You're just decrease, and now I'm at 12 hours.
Right. And now since it's out coming on at 7, that time will stay there, but the time it goes off will decrease.
Right. Okay.
Because I jumped it 2 hours the first time, 1 in the morning and 1 at night. And so now I'll take it 1 at night every week or every other week. If I do it every other week, at the last time, I'll do it all the way down from 14 hours straight to 12.
And do you do that in hour increments?
Yeah,
And at what increment, daily, or this
weekly.
week I'm at 14 hours, next week I'm at 13 hours, the week after I'm at 12? Is
Right.
okay.
And that'll start the actual flowering stage, day 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I wrote that stuff down, and that's one of the reasons I looked at this light, because I wanted to. I mean, that's what this hobby's all about. See, AJ, he says Spider Farmer Genius grew some system that sun up and sundown setting. And you know what? Maybe that's where I read it. Maybe it was a Spider Farmer light I read about. But
These arrow lights have sun up to sundown.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I can hook that up onto here. But when I do, because this is daisy chained, this one will go off, but this one will stay on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was curious about that, and I thought, hey, I would like to try that. I think to see, because that's what this whole hobby's about, is I think experimentation.
Right.
And seeing what we can get to. Hello, Vanilla, your stuff's in the mail. Well, it'll be in the mail Monday. But it's experimentation.
Exactly.
Because,
That's all you can do.
right. Really, anytime you're LST and stuff, you're kind of experimenting, because somebody before you did all that and said, hey, let's get these buds out in the light. And they found that out, and then they come up with new tricks.
Right.
More experimentations. And now a lot of people do, like ice and, the 48 hours of darkness and stuff.
Yeah, I guess archery actually saved this plant.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this here whole branch right here, it snapped right there.
Oh, yeah?
And so I went and I used my fletching glue for archery, for putting fletchings on my shafts, and it's solid. It looks like it was never even broke.
And that's the thing about this plant is, I mean, I got one out there, it was broke, and I just splinted it and taped it up with electrician's tape.
Yeah, I used archery glue.
And then here, yeah, because all of a sudden I was like, how are you going to tie that into archery? And then once you started talking fletching, I'm like, okay, he's talking the glue there. But and that's the thing about these, you glue it. I mean, I've heard, yeah. See,
I was actually looking for either crazy glue or my Gorilla Glue, but I couldn't find it. And I saw my fletching glue, and I'm like, let's give it a shot.
Right, because Robert Barron, he says that's an excellent, clever idea. He likes it because I was thinking of the Gorilla Glue and stuff too, but like you, I had an easier time finding my electrician's tape and a splint.
Yeah, well, my archery cabinet's right there.
Oh, there you go.
And up there, it's got a lot of archery in here, and there's all my grow stuff. That's all archery.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not much of a hunter. I'm more of a lover. Hey, there's Jack.
What's up, Red Eye Jedi?
Bonsai tree sealer and stakes on broken branches. Bonsai tree sealer. That's a
good idea.
Good idea. WWP Genetics, he uses tape. Worried about the chems and glue. That's a good point.
Already getting white hairs.
There you go.
I'm loving it.
And are those all autos?
No, this is an auto, the Pineapple Daddy.
Right. And then
This is an auto. And these are photo periods.
yeah, and Litwick, he says that the tape works because the plant wants to heal. And I mean that's a great point right there, because it is a living thing. I don't want to.
Oh yeah, everything will fight to survive.
It is a living thing, so.
Yeah, there's only going to be one in this one, the next grow.
Oh yeah, grow it big. And good morning, Litwick. I apologize for not saying that.
Yeah, and that one there's going to be Gorilla Jealousy.
Gorilla Jealousy.
Yeah, it's perfect for making concentrates with.
Oh yeah, and see that's kind of the direction I go when I grow. And I don't know, what does everybody else out in the hey, and there's Levels. Hey,
that's the man.
Thanks for showing up, brother. But that's what I aim to grow, is more towards the concentrates, because that's what I prefer.
Right.
Is that what everybody else grows more? How does everybody else lean? Because I know there are some that they lean more of the ganja direction. And yeah, I lean way heavy on the make them fat, thick, and juicy.
Exactly. I like the big, fat, dense buds. If I'm going to sit there and do, big, heavy bong rips. But
Right.
if I'm going to be pressing, I like more the airy bud where there's more trichomes into the centers and more spaces. And whenever you press it, it just presses so much cleaner, so much nicer.
You know what? I've never heard that.
Yeah, the trichomes are easier to access. Instead of like when they're in here, in your bigger, fatter, denser buds, they're in there, but they're not as plentiful as it is with the little, like if you're going to 1 to 5 scale, from 1 being the least dense to being the most airy bud, to 5 being the most dense, for a good pressing, you'd want about a 2.5, maybe a 3.
That's a good point, because that Lebanese that I'm looking to grow, it's a sativa landrace, so it's going to be a little airy.
Yeah, see, that just might be really nice for making your
and that's a big
concentrate.
That's like the blonde Lebanese hash. So
I haven't had that since the 70s.
Yeah, so that's what I'm aiming for. Yeah, I'm a child of the 70s myself, so.
Oh yeah, we're the old heads, man.
Yeah, but
we grew up stealing the lights out of the phone booths,
right,
and using those.
Right, and I can tell you that the peyote forum that I like, I pressed it out. Now, the buds they're fairly thick and heavy, but I pressed it out, and it presses really golden and nice. So I'm going to try to take the 2 and see what I can get there. That's one of the things I'm looking at. But yeah. Fields of Creeks, he says, have you ever had an outdoor plant flower on one side and not on the other side?
No.
I've read about plants. Some of the plants some of the seeds I bought and I looked at, it says on one side the leaves are bigger than the other side.
I've had that happen.
I've never heard of no anybody out there hear about anything like that? I don't know. Maybe it's maybe one side is shaded a little more than the other. Because I know these that I got out in the greenhouse and in those autos that first went out there, I messed those up for having them because I had them, like 20 hours light, 4 hours of dark. And then once I stuck them out in the greenhouse, well, now it was April. So now you're getting maybe 10 or 11 hours of light. So they freaked out and then the light changed and then they went into re-veg and stuff. So I don't know, maybe, there you go. AJ, he says maybe a street light or a porch light.
Yeah, because any type of light hitting one side is going to make it do its thing a lot quicker than the other side.
Yeah. And that's what I was thinking. Because yeah.
See, that's some outside the box thinking. That's the type of thinking that growers have. That ain't the type of thinking that a straight person has.
Exactly. You got to figure out, Yeah,
it's a big old mind game. Who's smarter, you or the plant?
Right.
And they're smarter than us, so we have to figure them out. We're at their mercy.
Right.
And I always believe, long as you love what you do, then the love's going to come back to you.
Right.
And if you love your soil and you try your best to take care of it, it's going to take care of you.
Right. And that's one thing I want everybody to notice about Cavort here. I mean, you look at these grows. I mean,
they look nasty at first.
You look at it. I mean, no things, and then he loves what he does, and you can tell from his videos and from right here, and he takes pride in it. And I think we all do that. But check him out because he really takes pride in that stuff. Robert, what's he saying here? Maybe it's in a spot getting sun, like on a big hill. Yeah. Oh,
happy birthday, Beans the Blade.
Wish Beans happy birthday. And thanks, brother. One of the first times I've ever seen something like that pop up. But thank you very much. And happy birthday, man. AJ's plants are shaded most of the day. So he disagrees with the shading. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. And you know what?
Could it be in the genetics?
It could be in the genetics. It could be.
Maybe he's uncovering something that wasn't there before. And maybe that other side just going to bloom a little bit later, taking after the other, either the mother or the father side.
Right. And just because maybe
it's something to look into.
Right. I mean, it could be genetics. I mean, I remember Star Trek where they had two dudes fighting. One had like black and white, and the other was white and black or something like that. And so maybe that's half of that plant is flowering because, the mother flowers early and the other half is late because the father is late. Maybe something
right.
Like that.
Yeah, that's about what I was getting at. You said it better than me.
Right. And did I see popping seeds popped in?
Yeah, he's in somewhere.
And Robert says can't fight the genetics.
So true.
So, yeah.
Well, that's like with my grow over there in the big tent where I had all four of the same kind of the well haze. You know, I had one that was turning really crystal, really potent, like, you know.
Oh
Another
man.
one, it was actually turning purple. And another one was just turning red.
Right.
And it's like, what the heck? But I noticed the one that I had that was turning purple, I had direct fan blowing on it.
Oh, okay.
And that extra coolness helped cool it down. So I think that's what was coming out with that one, though.
Oh, okay. The colors. Does anybody want to jump up and
Yeah,
show the
come on,
grill?
show. Come on, Beans. I know
Grill with
you out
Kenny.
there.
See, Grow with Kenny. Enter his next giveaway. Details on his how to enter his last veg update. Everybody check out Grow with Kenny. He's having a giveaway. Hey, you don't mind if I showed that, do you? Of course not. I can't take it down. But and everybody, if you haven't already, wish Beans happy birthday.
Yeah, where's your next guy at, buddy?
Lucid,
They need to get up here.
Likely Lucid said he'll show.
Oh, Likely Lucid.
Come on up.
Come on
There
up.
you go. Now, there's a man who's got some flowers.
Yeah.
He ain't got the little bushes. He got the flowers. Yeah, and that stuff you have out there, man, dang, boy, I would love to sink my teeth into some of that.
Well, you know what? We'll talk about that some other time.
Yeah, because I definitely want to hook you up with 3 of these here well haze and 3 of these here banana haze a piece. Send them your way, let you see what you can do with them.
Yeah, well, I'll shoot you an email. Hey, I'm gonna bring up Likely Lucid, and do you want to stay up, or do you want to go?
I got some things I got to do downstairs.
Okay.
So
I'll just
yeah, man, I can jump off here and let the man take over. Heck yeah, I'm not greedy.
Well, hey, thanks for showing, brother.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the chat.
All right, brother. You have a good one.
Hey, thank you very much. Whoops. Hey, should I go back to?
Put them both up or whatever.
I'm gonna put you both up right now. Now, who did I put up?
You put it, yeah, here's Likely Lucid too.
Oh, snap. What's going on with the tips?
Do I have them both up?
No.
Oh, I know what I gotta do. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Whoops.
I got in the way. Sorry.
I'm figuring it out here, people. There. Let's
Oh, I did that. There you go.
because we got Beans up and I got Likely Lucid. Can I add him to the stage? Okay, we got 2. Okay, so who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Only
Okay.
because I'm going on a hike. I found this because some of this river kind of nature preserve or whatever. So my sisters and I, my nieces and nephews, we're gonna go do a little hike here in a little bit. But I couldn't miss the channel. I couldn't miss the show, man. But
Hey, thanks, man.
all right,
Hey,
so I'm gonna do
sorry, because I started clicking buttons, and then you were both. Yeah, that's on me.
not likely. Cheers, bud. All right, so real quick. We are. Let's see. That's the grill. Okay, so this is a do-si-do. You gotta remember that.
Oh yeah.
Getting real close. Smelling just tremendous. Smelling awesome.
It's that time of year because that's what I'm getting out there. I was out in the front and I could even smell the greenhouse out front. So
This
We're
camera
getting there.
still bothers me a little bit. You know, the inverted camera. I go left, it goes right.
Oh, right. Well, that's like the camera that's showing me. It's the opposite. Likely, you look all mellow, man. Oh, that's pretty.
Man, that's pretty funky. Yeah, I'm pretty chill today. I'm so upset. My do cross turned out to be a male. I only had one
Oh,
do plant.
Oh man.
Oh well.
that's unfortunate.
It was only one plant out of like
Something
10
like
though.
this. So these are what did I say today? It's like day 58. I think maybe 60 or something. I'm gonna take them to maybe 62. They're gonna go to 70. This is the Gorilla Cookies. Yeah, the tag's all bad, but the Gorilla Cookies is like she's prima donna. She's like ready to go. Wait, let me.
And we gave away some Gorilla Cookie seeds. So if you want some of these, this is probably what they're going to look like.
Nice and frosty. The thing is, like, you notice they're dense, but it looks like foxtail. I don't know if it's the strain, but it's been, over 100 here. And I know the high heat will make it do the
Right.
foxtailing thing.
And I don't know. What is there likely? What do you think about foxtailing? You wouldn't pitch the.
I mean, I haven't had it personally myself. I mean, I haven't been growing as long as you guys, but I mean, looking at that plant compared to like the last harvest I did, it kind of looks like there might be like a seed or two in some of those like little bumps in the nugs.
Oh, I was going to point to it and say here, but you can't see where I'm pointing. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Do you know if you did you pollinate it at all or?
No, that's the thing is it looks that way. And that's the reason why I'm calling it foxtail is because, like, let me try to get, like just every bud looks that way. And there's no one growing around me as far as I know. There's no smells around me.
I think
These are autos, so I mean, I have my garden around me. They can't possibly like pollinate. It's
I
just
think
it's
you're
the way it
safe
looks.
because that looks like those buds look like the ones out there that I grow, and like I've grown Durban poison, and when you grow Durban poison, I mean it's just all little balls. You're like, wow, what's that? And
Interesting.
You can
it's
see
one of-
just with
it's
my
one of
camera.
favorite sativas. So
You see the cloudy. You can see the trichomes just with my phone camera that they're cloudy.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
oh
man.
yeah,
Yeah. So really, I could probably chop this one. I'm gonna let it go just because it's the birthday weekend. I don't feel like doing it now.
right.
I'm gonna
You
let it
got
get some.
you
Yeah, I
got
got
other
other
things to
do.
do.
Yeah. Especially, my 49ers play Sunday, so that's a birthday gift all on its own.
Oh, there you go.
You said
My
that was
All
an
right.
auto?
That was an auto. So
Hell yeah.
I topped them. That's the Do-Si-Do auto. Wait. Shit. That's the
What is
weird.
what is what is the humidity like where you're at?
Honestly, it's not super high. I mean, I'm in California,
Okay. Yeah, you guys are lucky. Man.
Sacramento. It's not super humid here. The other day it was a little humid because we had like thunderstorms and 100-degree weather, but for the most part, it's not humid like that.
Yeah, I can't really do autos outdoors without them going bad really quick when they're going into flower like that.
Tylo G says foxtails for rosin pressing. More surface area, he says. And then I saw somebody else flip up something that trim jail over your birthday doesn't sound like like any fun.
No, it definitely
Trim
does not.
jail.
I mean, we all love the harvest season, but we all know that is like the worst
Oh
time.
yeah. Well, that's like once I get out here, it'll be terrible. My back will be killing me, but I'm sorry.
So then this one here, we're looking at the last auto here. This is the GDP, Granddaddy Purple, your wife's favorite.
Oh, yeah. Yep, it is.
Now you notice that the leaves are like they're yellow, or they're yellowing. It's just living soil, so I'm just compost and stuff. I don't want to add more compost. So I'm just gonna let this run. It's gonna eat up all the fan leaves. I'm just gonna let it run,
Right.
see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm not adding anything else. I mean, this one's gonna have a couple more weeks. Clearly, it's still
Right. But
thickening out. Actually, I might just end up adding compost, but I don't know. I don't really know.
and likely, do you grow autos? Or
Yeah,
just
my first grow ever that I harvested had 2 autoflowers, and I transplanted them, which I know you're not supposed to do. And then they were also in cocoa core, and I fed them synthetic nutrients, and they got huge. Like I think I got 9 ounces from a 3x3 tent with 3
damn,
plants. Um,
damn, that's pretty good.
and
'Cause-
but it was with seeds in it, so I can't really say
okay.
they got hermed. I did something to stress the plant out early on. Um,
Okay. But
but I
but
grew one auto outdoors, and I got like 2 ounces from it. It got pretty big. Um,
yeah,
yeah,
because I was just wondering if you did, because I like the way they the one thing I like about autos is, I mean, when you look at it, it's mostly just branches, except for a couple of the ones I got out there that are like foxtailing and they keep putting up. But
yeah.
low maintenance, very, very, very easy to harvest most times.
I'll probably make a YouTube video of my few autos. I just had issues this year outside with how humid it is where I'm at with my auto flowers. If
And
they
then
flower midway through summer, they're gonna get bud rot, and they're not really done all the way. So it's
yeah,
kind
and then
of a
Beans
battle.
out there in California, he's got that perfect weather. Is that right,
Yeah.
bro?
Aren't you in Cali too, grown old?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm in the mountains in Arizona, Flagstaff. So
Oh, okay. So well,
yeah,
then you don't have to really worry about humidity either, though.
no, we
You got some habaneros.
only when it
Lots of hops,
storms.
lots of
Okay.
Lots of
peppers,
peppers.
lots of peppers, lots of peppers. Anchos. I'm a pepper guy.
Yeah, I got 5 different strains of peppers growing outside too. But it's getting so cold up here. It was 40 degrees last night.
It was,
My melon.
my greenhouse was 50 last night,
Yeah.
so it was probably 48, 46 outside.
All right, guys, I want to tell you one thing real quick. I just thought about it when I came over here
Okay.
before I log out. One, I appreciate you guys all having me on.
Oh
Again, make
no.
sure you subscribe to Beans to Blaze if you don't mind. But yesterday I was out here, and so I was looking at I was smoking, and I was just like to be in my garden when I smoke. And I was looking at my jalapeno plant, and it's after I pulled the jalapenos, I started seeing all this growth, and I started seeing all these flowers, and then I was wondering why the flowers just kept dropping, and I just wasn't paying enough attention to it because you guys know I was worried about the aphids and the ants and stuff on the
Right.
other plants. So I just totally lost track of this, and if you see, it's missing a lot of leaves. All of a sudden, I was just here, and I guess it took for me to be high and slow down. Notice I put it in the dirt there. Got a lot of ants all over it. Watch this.
Oh.
And see that? I had these little bowls of water. They kind of hold water for insects, but I was seeing like brown, and I was like, what is that? But look at this. Mind you, I smashed it already.
Caterpillar?
Here's my finger.
Is that a caterpillar?
Yeah.
Hornworm, caterpillar,
Yeah. Some
something.
kind of hornworm or
Goodness
something.
gracious, that thing's a freaking mammoth.
You see
I'll
how
tell you
big,
what.
like, and he was just chilling here, like, just eating. You know what I mean? And like,
Wow.
he
He
was
got
hiding
fat,
in
didn't
plain
he?
sight.
He got fat. And you know
He
what?
got fat.
That's a lot more than what I'd have done because I'd have never picked him up.
I
I
had
applaud you, brother.
Here's the thing. When I first went to grab, I grabbed the little ones and kind of squeezed them. And when I first went to grab it, I kind of jumped a
Oh,
little.
man.
Like he was thick. He was I could see all the plant life just in and out of him.
Oh, yeah.
It was a little scary because he's kind of like sticking onto the plant. But I just like the second time I just kind of pinched, grabbed, and I spiked it like Travis Kelce in the end zone.
There you go. You're like a mother bear protecting
Yeah.
your plant. So you're like,
Yeah. But got him. Anyway, Happy
Well, hey,
growing,
thanks,
guys.
man.
Thanks for
Happy
having me on.
birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Everybody
Happy birthday,
check out Beans to Greens. Thank you much, brother.
All right, guys. Have a good day.
See ya.
Peace.
Oh,
Okay, so let's go with. There you go. Thank you, Wendy.
please.
You're on, brother.
All right, so this is my indoor girl. This is Blue Mystic by Royal Queen Seeds. I believe it's 6.5 weeks now. Started her off in soil in a 5-gallon pot.
Wow.
Now I've been giving her synthetic newts since she started flower and organic newts. And yeah,
You guys, the thing I always see when I look at you guys' grows and stuff is you guys always have beautiful plants, and I just can't mimic it.
it takes autism. I'm just joking.
Oh no,
here's-
trust me. I'll go out there and I'll stare at stuff and I will clip on it, and she'll have to come out and get me and say, "Hey, stop trimming that." Of course, you'd never know looking at them now, but
Yeah, it just takes a lot
Man.
of trial and error. I mean, synthetic nutrients are expensive, though. I kind of want to
Yeah.
shift over eventually and do a living soil like a lot of you guys are doing.
Go
just,
grown.
just to save money.
He says, "Well pruned. It looks so good."
It's-
Everybody needs to check out Ogo Grown.
It's not even
Great.
well pruned. This thing I lived outside for most of its life, and I moved it inside, and flipped it right into flower, and then it had issues with nitrogen and adjusting to this light.
Right, adjusting to the new
I
new
didn't.
environment.
I lollipopped it, but I lollipopped it to like here. Everything up here died by itself.
Oh
So
wow!
it kind of lollipopped itself. But yeah, I'm hoping to at least get like 2 ounces out of this thing. Like here's a nail polish thing for comparison. Just one big, like Bratwurst size cola on just one branch. And then
Do you watch Z Buds?
I think I do. I think I've seen some of his stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
I-
if you don't, you should check him out because he likes to do that. He grows a lot of autos. He'll just grow that one big, huge, long cola, kind of like what you're aiming for there. I mean, those things, and they're getting big old. They're big around as your thumb. Getting
Yeah, those are nuts. I mean, I really just want the best quality, and
right.
these are definitely frosting up pretty nicely. The trim on I'm surprised honestly with these genetics with Royal Queen Seeds. I did not really expect it to be very nice. I wish I could focus my camera a little better with the streaming show to kind of show you close up. But yeah, just like full of white hairs.
Yeah.
Hopefully this thing is done here soon, and then I'm planning for this thing to hopefully be done around the same time as the plants outside, so then I can just dry everything together.
The Cavort
Make it
buds.
simple.
He says they're lovely.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
A lot
I
of
mean, I would imagine at some point here, and Beans, he says that they're gorgeous. I'd imagine at some point you're going to get some more colors in there.
yeah, I saw some on this little leaf right here.
Right.
Uh,
And I would think some of the other ones are going to color up.
yeah,
That's what I always aim for, but sometimes I'm not very patient. So so I kind of go a little early. Plus I kind of like mine a little on the clearer side than on, clear to milky, a little less amber. I like a little more of the head high than the body couch kind of thing. I don't mind them combined, but
I'm kind of there with you. I kind of like edibles more than smoking, more than anything. I just kind of like edibles before bed, and then
and
wake up sober.
And that's what we do is edibles, and I haven't come December, I'll be haven't had a drink in 5 years. So
Congrats, man.
oh,
Congrats.
thank you. It's all about it's the edibles and stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, edibles could definitely replace alcohol with
yeah.
like how long they last, the the kind of the goofy
Well,
type of feeling.
we
I feel
we
like.
make them pretty good. And,
Hell yeah.
but hey, I got another guy. You want to stay up?
Yeah, sure.
Let me see if I can bring up Dragon and we can figure out, or Wendy, you can, and if you can make two of us small. Oh, there you go. Hey, Dragon, thanks, brother.
What's happening, Jeff? What's happening, fam?
What up?
Not a thing. Thanks for coming up.
Good to be up. Thank you for having me again.
And everybody check out Likely Lucid. Okay.
Cheers, thank you.
And then everybody check out Dragon Grows 420. Sorry, brother. Go ahead, man.
Oh, it's all right, mate. It's okay. How's everybody doing?
Oh,
Pretty good.
good.
Good, good. So here we are now, day 44, I think it is, for these two, for the autos. But I noticed today, I opened the tent today. Can anyone else see that? They've sort of grown up to the light instead of, because they were out a bit wider.
Oh, right.
That one have stayed a little bit wider, but if still, it's like because of the stretch is taking it wider. So I didn't want to do any more training on them because obviously you can
Right.
overstress. I'm liking it, but that's
Yeah, 'cause
always
they're
been
probably
weird
pretty
about it.
stiff. Is it-
Yeah,
So
they
yeah,
definitely-
so they've started it upward stretch now. So I'll have to do a little bit more work, just open this center up a bit.
They
But
definitely
they're
tell a
not too
difference
bad.
in those two.
That's
Oh, go ahead,
important.
Mikey.
Pots, once they start rooting into these bigger pots, they just take off. They do, literally. That's the sunset sherbet.
And how big were those pots?
Well, the 15 gallons are the bottom pots, but these 16 gallons with the 1 gallon bottomless
Right.
on top. So yeah, so that one's been in and out. I think it's 5 days. I think it is today. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back in the videos and that one now. You can see now she's started rooting because you'll see a big difference in her next week now.
Right.
Well, and all of them really, because these two went into the big pot. Oh, I'm saying big pots, the 1 gallons. Because they're so far behind these ones, these two are going to stay in this pot, but I'm going to put a little mound in the middle over here. So one is facing out that way, and then the other one is coming out this way. So this one will go in the middle of these two. So I should have a full tent.
Heck yeah.
Good.
Is that your only tent? Do you take clones over?
No, I got I'm gonna start a breeding project now as soon as my seeds come. So this is my 2x2, which I got another. It's a purple haze. This one is just 3 weeks behind them two, so you can tell the difference with these being. So what's that? That's 21. So these are 3 weeks older than that, and that's the difference when you put them into these bigger pots. Because
Yeah, you can definitely
they
tell.
weren't much bigger than that, really. Oh, they were a tiny size bigger, actually. I'm lying, but yeah, they do actually. They take off. So
So
not much
just
to
those two
report,
tents?
really. Sorry, mate.
So just those two tents, the 2x2, and then what is that, like 5x5?
No, it's a 5x1 meter. So I'm
5x4.
I'm in a little bedroom, mate. To be honest with you, I haven't got the room for a 5x5. It's tight enough in here as it is. So my plan is with the 2x2 now, I'm going to be doing autos while I'm running the project. So obviously when I'm flowering the project, I can go in the bigger tent. When they vegging and in clones, because obviously I'm going to be back crossing, cloning
Right.
CBD to THC, THC to CBD. So there's going to be tons of clones. So I got another tent coming now, which is a foot shorter than this one, so that one hopefully will fit on top of this one in the corner. Oh my god,
I know that's.
isn't this fun, this growing stuff, huh?
Oh, it is.
It's endless.
It's endless
things.
fun, isn't it? Endless.
Likely, I love
God.
your dog.
Thank you.
And
Yeah, he's
dragon,
cute, isn't he?
that's kind of the way we operate out there in the greenhouse is, I'm growing the photos basically to fill my coffers for the winter.
Yep.
And
Same.
then I grow the autos kind of to get me to the winter harvest. So yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
like fill-ins, like so you never without medicine, like, innit?
correct.
So
And did you
yeah,
say
that was my plan.
you'll just when you do your clones, you'll just move them over with your autos?
If yeah, so right, so I'm gonna have 5 of my own strain of the Celerillas, as I called it. It's a Slurricane cross Skittles, Gorilla Skittles. So I'm gonna have 5 of those seeds, but I'm not gonna veg them for long because obviously I haven't got the room. So my plan is, if needs to, I'll use this 2x2 by 5 foot, I think this one is, to do the early flowering stage, and then I can use this bigger tent then if I need to, or if they get too big. My plan is to veg them for a week. So they seedlings for 2 weeks, veg them for a week. So they got established roots. Keep them in maybe 2 gallons, so they're not going to be too big. And a 2x2, you should get maybe 6 in. So that way I'll be able to clone them, take the clones off, put them in the smaller tent, which is even shorter. It's not quite 2 foot, but it's not quite 4 foot.
Right.
So then I'll keep the clones in there, and then if needs be, I'll clone those, kill them off to keep the younger clones, because obviously they'd be smaller. Anyway, I'll come to that when it comes to it, because we don't know how it goes. And some go faster than others. So I'll have one tendy veg, I'll have one for seedlings and clones, and then obviously this bigger one for flowering.
Right. Because yeah, that's what I sit at my kitchen table try to draw out for my project this fall, how I'm going to separate, how I'm going to, how many clones do I take? How many? Yeah, yeah. I'm right there with you,
Well,
trying to figure out how
yeah,
to keep
exactly. And the thing
good
is,
numbers.
I could knock 2 CBD seeds, 2 Slurilla seeds, and then I could cross those. But yes, that's breeding, but that's not searching. So
Right,
I got 3 CBD seeds, so it's not a massive search, but for me, that's as big as I could go. Then I'm going to pick the best one. I'm still going to breed with the 3 of them, but I'm going to keep the best one as I've even got a name. I'm even working on a name with somebody that's with the seed bank. So that's all hush hush a minute.
right,
But so yeah, so the best of the best is going to be my first cross, and then obviously I'll be looking for testers, and then hopefully at F4 you might see them on the shelf.
that'd be
But yeah,
cool.
it's I want to be a bit more true to myself with the breeding and have that choice where I did search through phenos,
Right,
and
right,
I did because anyone can breed, but it's the searching and finding that one out of
it's right
3,
because
5, 10,
um,
whatever it is.
I think in one of the first lives, Z Buds, I think he had a comment and he said, "Are we breeders or hybrid makers?"
Yeah, yeah,
So I think that was one of the things he said would be a good topic to talk about: breeding or hybrid making. I mean,
yeah.
they kind of get lumped into the same thing, but I think
No, I know.
if you're
I
just
think
throwing two together, maybe you're the hybrid because I'm having the same problem because I got a bunch of these land race seeds, right? But I've only got like maybe 12, say.
yeah,
Do I germinate all 12 and then cull some and then cull some and throw them away and then hope to grow some more seeds, or do I just say, okay, I'm going to take 6, and then like the same thing because I want to do some peyote.
Well, that depends on one. If you are looking for that golden ticket,
Right?
that doesn't mean you're going to find it in 12.
Correct. Because
You know
I've
what I
seen.
mean? That's the difference. Like me personally, I want to get medicine out there. I want to get CBD cross THC. There isn't enough in the medical world, and if I can get something out there, I got 5 conditions I need to treat. So I know I'm pretty. If I can get covered by this medicine I'm making, then people are gonna be all right. Do
Right.
you know what I mean? Because yeah, I carry 4 conditions. So if I can work on them 4 conditions and know that, yeah, like I say, I can only work with the room that I got and what
Right.
I've got.
Right.
So,
And
but I
and
don't. I also don't want to make it look like I'm. And there's nothing wrong with pollen chucking. I'm not having. It's great. You make your own genetics. I think is amazing.
right.
It
But
it means so much to me now. It's been going on for like years now. So and
Yeah.
yeah, I just want to get it right. And if it
and,
means I got to do a little bit of pheno and then to do the right thing, then hey yo, I'm out to do
and
the right
that's
thing.
and that's what I want to try and do because it's a balance because I want to quick get it done just to prove to myself that I can do it and to do it. But at the
Yeah.
same time, I want to make sure that I get the right. I want to get it as close to what I want,
Yeah.
because I've seen guys with like, I don't know, 50 solo cups all laying out in the ground and they're all numbered and it's like I'm like, wow, is that
That's
something
doing
I'm
way
gonna
too
have
much.
to do?
Doing way
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah. And that's the thing. And on the reverse of that, you could pop 3 and you could have 3 complete unicorns and you think to yourself, oh my god, why did I just pop 12? Like I could have killed
Right,
9
right,
now.
exactly.
I find it hard to kill anything. I got to be honest.
Oh no, I
You
because
know,
I
and you got to dedicate yourself to the project and but you never know. You could pop 3 and find 3 absolute belters on
because
either store on the CBD side and the THC. So yeah, you just don't know what's gonna
right.
happen. It's all
And
exciting.
I've mentioned it. I've mentioned it before. Like when you got a plant count of 12, so you pop 15 seeds and boom. If you did 12, you'd get 10, but you pop 15 and you get all 15, and it comes to the point where, well, then I'm giving them away because
Yeah.
I can't throw them away, and that's why out there in the greenhouse I got that one tiny little Blue Dream Auto, and that's really the only reason it's still there because I don't need another plant, so my plant count is still good. And if I
Yeah.
needed one, I'd pull it out. But I just don't like to throw them away or kill them and stuff.
You know
No.
what? I had an interesting thought. In my state, there's people that are just throwing seeds everywhere in the state land. So is the state going to investigate itself for growing cannabis?
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, everyone knows I am got a plant count. I am got an any count. The only thing I'm counting is
That's
the
right.
days that I get the bloody growing stuff.
You gotta
And I'm not
roll
kicking my
plant
door
now.
in.
But
No, but look, I don't care at the end of the day. I know if I get caught, it can be serious, but I need to be true to myself. And if it doesn't work out, then I'm all the way through this to the end, and I get caught, then at least I can't walk away from this and say I didn't try.
right.
Bro-
And Robert Barron, he's with us. He can't call anything because he hates
Yes.
killing anything that he's raised from seed.
I'm
Yeah.
right there with you. Unless it's a male.
God, man.
So
And I,
so is your
and
dog
you-
getting ready? What do you got going on there? Likely
This is a fake peyote plant.
fake peyote,
Yep. There's 2 different species of Williamsy.
right?
And I forget I forget the other one, but yeah, I've had this plant for 3 years.
Oh wow.
And I'm just transplanting it. This plant's gonna outgrow me, my kids,
Oh really?
my
Oh
family.
yeah. Yeah, because
Uh,
yeah.
It's pretty beautiful.
If,
I can't wait for this thing to flower. I'm gonna be so excited. Hopefully, it does it next year. Um, uh, it was grown from seed, and yeah,
and it's what? It's fake peyote?
yeah, you know, fake peyote, false peyote. You know,
False.
you know.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, there are two different genuses of peyote. But yeah, it just is really pretty. It's a really pretty plant. I kind of want to become a cactus collector because they are super easy plants to take care of.
so what is it actually? What plant is it?
It's a Williamsy.
So it'll flower like petals sort of flower, not bud.
Yep, it'll just have like a flower pop out of it, like just like any flower of
Yeah.
any plant. It's a really nice, pretty pink flower. Yeah.
I'm going to because another good thing about these pots as well that I forgot to mention is because they're 8 inches high. So your medical plant is growing sort of 8 inches higher. Well, you can have although I got cover crop now and it's gone wild, but I'm gonna put some flowers in there. So just to make it look good, really. It's just
and you could see the magician behind the magic here, because I couldn't see some people on stage, but hey,
I love the bottomless pots, dude. That's a really cool way to grow.
I got a couple more to bring up on stage, and I don't know. I want to try to see if we can all fit. Do you think we can all fit, Winnie? Or shall we just
I can dive anyway. It's all right.
Yeah, I can hop off.
well, okay.
I can watch
you guys
better from
mind
my
going back
TV
to
anyways.
the chat, and I'll bring these guys up.
Yeah, take it easy, guys. Stay safe.
Much
Hey,
love.
everybody check out Likely Lucid. I love your dog, man. Love those plants. And Dragon Brother, thanks for
Take
coming
care,
up.
Jeff.
And I'm gonna send you a note because I want to know about those bottomless pot things and how I can use them maybe with possibly with my trade to grow.
Well, I don't want to spoil a surprise, but I need your address, okay?
Okay. I'll
So
I'll,
we'll
I'll
email
shoot
each
it to
other
you.
later.
Okay. Well, hey,
Much
thanks,
love.
Dragon.
Much peace. Peace love.
Much love.
See ya. Ta fam.
Oops, let's go. Oops. God damn it. Man, I'm gonna get it right. Winnie, click it. Figure it out. There you
What's
are,
going
man.
on?
Oh man, sorry, man.
Oh, I got all day. I ain't get this age for nothing. I got patience. Been trying to catch up with you for a minute. I'm glad I was able to get on with you.
Hey, thanks, brother.
You
So what
know,
you got going on?
The next part of the stage, flipping over right here.
Oh man.
I just did a defoliation about 3 days ago, or 4, if I'm not mistaken. I put some. You actually commented on it, but it don't look like I did too much nothing in here now.
That's the way they do. They I mean, you go in there and you cut it down and you're like, okay. And then you open it again.
So now, as of today, I just redid my programming. So now it's starting to go to flip the flower. So I'm going to see what everything looks like now. And the one you've been looking at a lot lately on my channel is this one right here. That's that Mike Tyson's punch pie
Oh, okay. You know what?
that I've been putting up. And I got a bunch of Brother Grimm's in here. I got some green punch. got 3 things of Gorilla Glue.
I think we lost. Oh, there we go.
I got 3 things of Gorilla Glue. I have 3 things of dipping stick. Those all came from Greenpoint Seeds. I got 2 ice princesses growing right here and right here. Then I got this one is the Mike Tyson's Punch Pie. This one back here is the Gorilla 4. The Gorilla 4.
I love the way you guys. So how big is this tent?
This is 4 by 5 by 8. Made by Soul. SULIVES. I got it off of Amazon for like $78. Wasn't bad.
Nope. You know, and that's what people need to look at is, tents are tents pretty much.
Yeah. Now, actually, I've done, like I said, I've bought a tent for almost different places. And for my comparisons, I also have a friend who has one from Vivo Sun and the other ones. When I've compared all of mine, I've done a video on my on this page a couple of years back about Milos. I have a 2-in-1 for Milo Grow. And they all work very well. It's that sometimes you can get something that ain't that good, you know. But if you do your subject work, look into everybody and read. A lot of people don't have the time to read what they want to get.
Right.
And they're just in a rush to get it. I like to read. That's what my biggest problem. I'm gonna read every spec on everything I'm gonna get.
You know,
and
the big thing with the tents when I'm looking at tents and when I check out tents, it's the zipper.
Yeah.
Sure you want the thick mylar
like
or whatever, but it's the zipper that's the thing that's going to fail.
Yeah. Now this one right here, it has a double lining the coat, and the zipper on this is just a beast.
Yeah.
It's thick. It covers every diameter of it. No light comes through it, even if you try it.
And
now I've also seen the Mars Hydro tent that looked like it should have been thrown away a long time when they first.
Right.
But it's not about the name brand. Mostly what you're paying for with them is the name nowadays. And I pride myself on being an all natural type person. I go as cheap as I can because I don't do a lot of work.
Right, because if that one goes bad, you spend another $70 at some point, you know. But it's
like with my lights, and I'm gonna set up for my lights. I found them. I did my research, found some nice good ones for $45, $75.
right.
The most expensive light I paid for was $100, and that's something gonna end up going out about beginning of the year. This one right here, it's a $275. But this one running for almost 3 years.
Right. Yeah, I had one. I spent like $1,200 on it, but it lasted about 5 years, and then it started to kind of break down, and I gave it to my sister because she had some little tiny lights or something, and this one was better than what she had. But yeah. So what else you got for us? Anything? Because we got a bunch of people want to come up.
Okay, no problem. Like I say, but all my soils, I mix my own soil for the past 3 years. So I also run a little bit of cocoa, but I can mix both.
So is it just your own recipe mixed soil, or is it like a living soil?
It's going to be in this one. If I dig through this one, you'll see roly-polies popping up.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I start them outside. I let them collect bugs. I got worms in the bottom of them.
Oh, okay.
Then this one is just like cocoa core. Then I have one that's cocoa core plus my mix. I make it all different ways. But these, like I'm flipping the flower now, Then I just got some seeds from Fast Buzz 420, some autos. I'm only run those during the winter while this one is in the middle of flowering up to get those started.
Right.
Because I want to compare, like I done auto flowers from Soda Beans and Special Queen seeds. Now I'm gonna get these. Now my first time doing autos when I first started was from those two, and they gave me out some real good buds.
Right.
Which I can say. Now, some of the germination had a problem when they first started, but once they caught in, like I say, if you want to see some pictures of them, on my first, go back 2.5 years, it shows up when I done them. You know, I put those were the very first ones I started because I got the Athena blend. I partnered with them a couple years ago, and they gave me a 2-year run just to test out the product and give them a grade on it, and it works very well. So, you know, I finished. I got another year of that to go, but that's it. I just wanted to catch up with you and tell you thanks for coming on my side and checking me out every so often.
And we appreciate you coming on and check out Blunt Sport. I mean, he's got stuff going on over there, so check him out. And hey, thanks for coming on.
No problem. Like I say, I had to come and say hi because you always come over on mine and drop a couple of good words to me. So I've been trying to come in, and the last time I tried, I hadn't got the 50 subs yet. So once I got it, it told me I had to wait the 24 hours for live and all that. Then when I was able to come in, I jumped right on in with just to show you love like you showed me some love.
Well, I appreciate it, man. And and you have a nice weekend, and thank you very much, and much love.
You too. Take it easy. Have a good weekend.
You too. Thanks,
Be
man.
safe.
You can do that. AJ's greenhouse, right? There you go. Oh.
Okay. Okay, AJ, you're on, brother.
Hey, what's up? How's everybody doing?
Man.
Yeah, just to touch base on a little bit what he was saying. I've had 12 tent setups of all different name brands and lights and everything.
Right.
You just do your research and you'll find the cheapest ones that are just the same quality as your Spider Farmers, your Viso Sons. I mean,
and I would imagine they're all manufactured someplace.
Really, like you say, what you're looking for is those
they just tag
key
different.
items.
Yeah.
The zipper, like you said, that's something you want to check out. You want to check out how it's sewn together and if it's taped. You don't want lights seeping in through the soles. It's just one of those deals where you just read reviews, and get your specs on your light, your UMALs and your PPFDs or whatever.
I mean, because you research the genetics that you want. So why not give yourself an advantage and research the best equipment for you?
Exactly. As far as what you're talking about on seeds and how many solo cups somebody's got and all that, here's all my seeds. I consider myself a tester.
Oh, wow.
This thing is all full of seeds right here, all different types, thousands of seeds. I grew some of my own. I've got a lot. I consider myself a tester. So, son of Odin, he sends me seeds to test. Some growers out of Tulsa send me some seeds to test. I've met people in dispensaries that give me seed to test. So when you're testing,
check out Good Quality Cannabis's channel and hook up with him because he's doing a lot of breeding things and he was looking for testers. And you look like a guy that he could really use because you're right there in the middle of the country too, so that would give him another environment.
Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma.
Right.
But these plants right here are testers. This is a lemon fresh test seed from a Tulsa uh, grower, and it's doing great. It's a beautiful plant, real thick.
And see, that's the cool thing with people that can test seeds outside, because um, that's what um, everybody talks about is this. That's where you're going to get to see what that plant is really about. Is it's going to show everything about it, because the sun is going
Yeah.
to bring it out.
Well, these plants get the morning sun about 4 hours, and then they don't get any more. They're shaded by trees.
Oh, okay.
So I'm on the fence on as long as the sun is out, it's getting the PPFDs it needs.
Right.
It doesn't have to have direct sunlight. Direct sunlight is good, but it's not
Right.
necessary. And I've always been trying to tell people that are afraid to grow in shaded spots. You know, so I don't know. I can show my plants off and show you that the sun doesn't matter because they only get 4 hours of sunlight. They do grow different though. They like grow towards the
Well, right.
sun. Like as you can
Right.
see, these plants right here, they're more turned and curved towards the sun in the morning. And they're heavier on that one side
Right.
with bud. But that actually works in your advantage to keep them clean, be able to get up underneath them and look for bugs and stuff because it kind of gives you a canopy to work with. So
Oh,
yeah, it's a win-win situation in my book. But
oh no,
right
that's
now, the cold weather has got us into fade. The plants are now starting to fade. The leaves are starting to turn a little yellow.
yeah.
The buds are starting to droop, and the hairs on them are now red on the tips. So we're
Yeah.
getting close. I want to show people this because a lot of people's been asking, how do you check your trichomes? When do you know they're ready? This little thing right here goes from 40x to 1000x. They're like $9 on Amazon.
Right.
They connect USB to your computer and they
Ah,
give you a detailed,
oh man.
it gives you a good close up and lets you really look into those trichomes to see what you're looking at.
You know, I,
So,
I I got something like that, but it only goes to my phone. I mean, I had it for a long, long time, and it was hard to use because it's only connected to the phone. And you got to hold that, and you got to hold the phone. But I might have to look into that if I can get it to the computer, then I can see. Plus, I have a hard time seeing, anyways.
but yeah, like I say, uh, I don't mind helping somebody out on seeds. I wanted to say that on your channel because I know a lot of people watch it and they are
Well,
looking.
thank you. And
My email is on my channel for anybody.
so so and a lot of those seeds are your own seeds, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I'm a big sugar black rose fanatic, so I cross and breed sugar black rose.
Oh man.
So I got sugar black rose pineapple express. I got sugar black rose black passion. I got sugar black rose delicious cookie. I got sugar black rose teenage mutant ninja turtles. I've got sugar black rose train wreck, sugar black rose northern lights.
What is it about the sugar black rose that you
The
like
sugar black
that
rose has got a
you
critical
breed it?
in it. It's sugar black rose's parents is critical and black dominion.
Okay.
Both of those are good for pain, chronic illnesses, PTSD, everything that I got. I'm a disabled vet, and so I got a lot of issues.
Oh,
And
I'm right there with you, brother. Thank you for your
yep,
service.
I appreciate you, brother. And or any other brother and sister that served. But anyway, the strand that sugar black rose strand is perfect for me. I love it. It's my taste. It's my jam. You know, I don't want nothing else. It grows big buds. It grows huge plants, big buds. So you get pounds off of one plant. So I love it. It's just a plant that I really enjoy.
Are those regulars or?
Uh, I do have regulars. I do have I got feminized, and I do have autos, and I do have males, and I got it all. Uh,
Damn.
I got them all. I got even Hermes if you want them.
Oh
But
man.
yeah, the sugar black rose is my love. That's all I ever talk about. People who know me, they know that's all I grow.
Right.
Uh, and I've gave out plenty of seeds already, and people love them.
Yeah,
But
because
like I say, they're test seeds. They're not your high quality, pheno hunted. You don't know what you're going to get when you get one of my
right,
seeds.
right,
You could,
right. Basically,
yeah,
they're like F1 kind of.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
So
still, that gives you something to start with, and
yeah.
yeah, yeah. But
So and we got a lot of regular names. We got like Orange Kush, Vanilla Kush, Blue Dream, Dragon Piss. We got Grizzly, we got Gibberty, we got Purple Passion, we got Bigfoot, Cookie Kush,
man,
we got Lilac Cookie, we got Liberty Haze, Cinderella 99, and all of these are from Brother Bear, son of Odin seeds. These are all the tests that I have to do now. All these
oh
rows,
man,
and those are going to be inside because I do my autos inside. You can really get an auto to its potential indoor more than you
right,
can
right.
outdoor.
And that's what I'm going through out here,
Yeah.
um, because they just, I at the beginning I thought it was going to jump right up in there. Yeah, look, you can drop some off in Poppin' Seeds garden. Yeah, he's got a big old huge. He's got a bunch of trees. But yeah, out
But
here in the
yeah,
greenhouse, that's. I think I'm seeing that with the autos I got running out there. They just, I thought they were going to go hard, but then boom, they just kind of
yeah,
stopped.
I may put some in the greenhouse this fall because as cool as it's been, we're down in the 50s,
Oh man, yeah,
and that's not good for Oklahoma. So, you know, usually this time of year we're still in the 90s.
wow.
So it's playing a big difference on plants too. I mean, the plants are turning fast, drooping fast. Hairs are going brown fast.
Maybe
Uh,
that's what I got going on out here because it's
yeah, the
they're
cold weather would definitely get them going. It kick starts them into harvest mode,
yeah because
and they start densing up and changing color. And
it was
I
about 50 out in my greenhouse
wow, yeah, that's
3
definitely going to
o'clock in
play
the
a
morning.
role.
Yeah,
Yep.
so
Have you thought about maybe putting a heater in there?
nah, I'm just going to let it go till October, and then I'll start growing in a tent. I'll harvest those, and
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
hey,
I'm
you're
gonna
playing.
try the new Spider Farmer Genius Grow system this year.
Why
See
not?
how it's all automated. It's got the sunset, sunrise stuff.
Yeah,
It automatically adjusts the lights. It automatically adjusts fans. It automatically adjusts humidity.
wow.
Uh, it's a pretty. If it all works the way it's supposed to, it's a pretty cool
Yeah,
deal.
yeah. That's,
But
I, it's, you know, if it works really good, it'd be great because it sounds great. But I remember when I was a kid, I bought sea monkeys, and they weren't monkeys.
yeah, exactly. But yeah,
Uh,
the research on stuff like that is way more important than the
yep.
name brand.
Oh yeah, you gotta do your research and stuff like that. Well, hey, I got some other guys up. Do you got anything else, or
No, I
I
just
mean, I don't
wanted
want to
to
rush you
wanted to
off.
share that little bit and let people know where we stand on stuff. And I
It,
appreciate the time up.
it, it,
So
it, and everybody check out AJ's greenhouse. And I mean, he's got all those seeds, and AJ, if you would maybe get with good quality cannabis over in his channel, because he looks for testers too. And I mean, you look
Yeah.
like a perfect. I mean, you look like you're pretty busy, but you'd be the perfect candidate for him.
Well, I follow the law of Oklahoma, and
Right.
it only allows me 6 veg and 6 flowers. So you only can really have 6 plants
Right.
at one time. And so that being said, that's the way I try to do it. And it's a hindrance, but you follow the law and they can't mess with you. So
Exactly. That's why 12 plants. That's all I grow.
yeah. So it's hard to test with a limited number, but
Right.
it's still doable. And even just testing one plant, you never know what you might get. You may have a cup winner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks, man. Wendy's give me the next signal. So,
All righty. Well, until next time, brother. Peace.
hey,
Appreciate
thanks,
it.
brother. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
You can do it. Want me to do it? Yeah, bro, Kenny, there he is. Oops,
Did it bring him up?
there he is.
There he is. Hey, sorry, man.
You're fine, buddy. How you guys this morning?
Hey, we're good. And this
Well, I
is
figured
what
I'd
we got
come on
going
and
on
at least
here.
share. It's been a while since I've been on anybody's live.
Man. So what do you got going on?
Well, right here, I guess we'll start with these. On this side, I've got some clones of the slurricane that I've been keeping around. I've had that cut now for about 3 years.
Oh, man.
That's the one that I done the reversal with.
Right.
Later, I'll pop into the flower room because the seed run, I've got 3 phenos in there that I'm checking out right now, and I found something that potentially looks better than this one, and I'm gonna
Oh, man.
keep it and check it around a little bit. And then in this tray, we've got all of the feminized entries for the battle, the first round of the indoor flowers.
Oh, man.
We've got some Bobby Knott in there from Rasta Jeff. There's 2 different phenos of Guava Root GMO. They're a little stunny in the back. They're shorter than everything else
Right.
in here. We've got a couple drips from James Loud, and then we've got 4 other ones that are not feminized. They're in a different tray. Those are from Colorado. They was a little bit behind where we had to wait and sex them. We just got them into flower. So they're 2 or 3 weeks behind the other ones.
Sleeps with Sativa says you're cool as the other side of the pillow.
I seen that. That's what I was reading. That's why I paused for a second.
But
And
now,
then,
what was that tray again? What you're talking about entering a cup?
I'm doing like a Battle of the Breeders Grow series right now, and
Oh, okay.
I've got it
Right.
set up to do instead of just doing like everybody else has been doing, just like we're going to do blueberry or we're going to do this. I decided to break it up into 3 different categories and do an outdoor category, an indoor flower category, and an indoor hash variety category.
Oh,
and we've got the outdoor, the first 4, one of them, we had germination issues out of the, I think it was the Loud Dream Candy from James Loud, which was a Blue Dream cross.
Right.
Sad to report, we got 0 out of 5 on those. So they did not make it into the outdoor, but we ended up with a couple black sugar from Colorado, a couple of the Bobby Knots from Rasta Jeff, and jealousy fast from seedsmen that made it into the outdoor. And a couple days ago, I went out to check, and we have a bear in the neighborhood.
Oh
And
man.
I kid you not, this bear, I don't know if he was trying to scratch his back or what, but he just went up there and just pushed over like a 10 or 12 foot tall plant and like snapped it right in half.
Man.
Like it's still growing, it's still alive, but it is completely snapped at the base, like
Man.
split basically 6 inches off the ground. I've tried to prop it up the best that I can. And we're just going to have to hold our breath and hope that works out.
Man.
But I
That's
picked
bad.
up 2 different locations for outdoor. That way that we had 2 different places to be growing at.
Right.
One of the places, the soil quality is, I guess, horrendous because pretty much nothing there made it over a couple feet tall and it just stopped.
Wow.
And the other location where I had that one that the bear got, all 3 of the plants are pretty well identical in size. They're like 10, 12 foot tall. So I don't know what's up with the soil in the other location because it's literally like 100 yards away. So you wouldn't think there would be that much difference in quality in the dirt.
And that's just stuff we as farmers learn over and over and over.
Yeah. But I guess the next thing back here in the back, I on a giveaway, I got some seeds, and I had a pack of Stank On You from Fresh Coast Seed Co. I'm guessing this is probably some older genetics. Unfortunately, we did not find any females in the pack. We did find a male. I took 3 clones of it. We done the first round of stress testing, and right now we're more or less seeing how long these are going to make it in these small pots before they start showing if they're going to start throwing male parts out before we just to do anything with it. And these have been in those for like a month and a half. And that's like a quart and a half pot. So
Right.
they're really taking stress and they're not showing
No,
anything.
it looks like they've
Go ahead.
Oh no, they look like they're handling those little pots quite well, really.
Yeah, they did get a touch bit hungry, but anytime they get like that, I just give them a little bit of the Alaska fish, and I mean you can tell by the tops they're happy as they can be. They're probably want a bigger pot, but
right.
Other than that, and we kept those in a 1 gallon before we cut those clones off of it for like 6 or 8 months, and it was literally like 5.5 foot tall, and it was just then starting to show flower that it was male. But we'll go to this up here. I was telling you I'd done the other of the entries for the battle.
Right.
We got the SBZs, the 4 phenos is in this tray. And we also got a couple cuts from our Fire Farms in there. We've got the Born Mean testers from Chad Westport. We got a 10 out of 10 germination rate on all of them. There's a couple just random plants back there in the back.
Right.
We're in this tray in the back. If you can see the 2 monster crop back there, that's the new slurricane that I found, and it's probably got twice the trichome production as the original one.
Oh man.
So that tray, I've got 6 cuts of the 98 sour diesel that I picked up from Gene Traders, but I'm getting ready to check that one out, flip it into flower, and see how we do with it. Unfortunately, veg has got out of control.
Wow.
This is just basically mothers and clones over here. We've got a couple of the Go Time right there. Then a couple of the Golden Putang. This back here is the Sour Diesel.
And these are all mothers?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything over here is mothers or clones, one of the two. Except for the dark green one there, that is a jealousy fast. That was an extra one of our outdoor entries. And this is a black sugar that's one of the sisters to the one that was destroyed by the bear. And we've just had it in a small pot, just kind of keeping it around till we have time to throw it.
Uh-oh. Did we lose him?
Right here, we've got two different phenos of it that we're playing around with. One of them is a lot more stretchy, and that would be this one. We've actually got a couple of it, and those are quite matte.
Uh-oh. Wonder if it's us, or are we losing him?
I don't know.
I think we lost Kenny. Yeah, Kenny is killing it. Let's bring up Mr. Fertilizer. Can I do that, Wendy?
Yep. Why don't you do that? We can put Kenny on the side or something.
Mr. Fertilizer.
Hello, hello.
Hello. So what do we got going on here? Ooh.
These are all Fast Buds autoflowers. There's apple strudel. These two, and that one's an apple strudel, and then these two shorter ones on the end are both apple strudel. And then these two are gorilla cookies. And then this one and the two in the back are apricot.
So how big is your tent?
It's a 4x8 tent, Vivo Sun tent.
Wow.
And then I got Phantom Photo Bio. It's I think 680 watt LED. And then these are Vipar Spectra. I got them off Amazon. They're each 150 watt. And I got 4 of those. So 2 like in each corner. And then the Spider Farmer. These are the 660 nanometer red LED lights. They're 40 watt each. I got 4 of those.
Man.
So it's about 1,400 watts of LED.
It's a nice setup.
They're 5-gallon fabric bags.
And what about how much longer do you think you got?
They're just finishing up week 6, so probably at least 4 weeks.
Another 4 weeks?
Yeah, they're about 40 days old. And it's wild here in this apricot's putting out the most.
Now, I'll tell you what, I like the way that looks. It just looks cool. Look at all the buds.
So let me see if I can get this one might be a good one to show. My technique, or what I do is the first 2 branches I always remove. So, and then it's been mulched and added, I gotta do a lasagna layer of organics and mulch up to the 3rd node. So I probably added like at least an inch, maybe an inch and a half of, organics and mulch on top. And then I top it. Let's see if I can show you in here.
Right.
And so there's probably about like 6 or 7 nodes worth of main branches coming off. And I just tie those out at a 90. I use these garden hose stakes.
I use those. Yeah.
They work great.
They work very good, yeah.
And as the branches keep growing out, you can just keep tying them down, but they really make a difference. Spreading the plant out, I'll get at least like here. So here's what it'd be before, and then when you tie it down.
And what you say is you cut off the very first 2 branches that grow out?
No, actually, I left those. Here.
Oh, no. I mean on the Oh, I thought you said you cut the bottom two off.
Yeah. So this is like the node 3. That
Right,
first
right.
branches. Yeah, the first 2 get cut off, but everything else gets left on, and even all these like side branches off the main branch.
Right.
I'll leave that, and that turned all the way into this main top out there. So you kind of get like a whole nother top.
Yeah, because I've thought about how to do that, because those bottom branches, like you cutting off. I mean, those things they usually just grow really long, and you trim everything off of it mostly, anyways.
Yep. Yeah, I've noticed it's they're basically just you're gonna get really airy buds, and it unless you're turning into ice hash, that's nothing really
Right.
smoke. So, but I'm not too picky about, like, maybe some of these in here I can come in and defoliate, like remove this little branch, but
Right.
probably ain't gonna produce much. But I've gotten more into the ice hash as
Right.
just back up and not really worrying about, like, the top buds are going to be good and the bottom ones used for that and make some edibles. And
Yeah, because that's what I always said was there's never a bud too small.
yeah, exactly.
Because for the most part, everything gets mashed, pressed, washed, something.
Yeah.
And then if I did decide, I got like a what is that? A Mighty Plus vaporizer, and I would use that.
Yep, exactly.
Those are looking nice.
And I've been trying out a new lighting schedule. I do 4.5 hours on and then an hour and a half off, and I'll repeat that 4 times a day.
So how's that working?
So I have this little time lapse camera here I got from Vivo's son, and I was curious if I started it like 2 weeks ago, if the plants would respond, and you can like actually see, like when it goes off, the leaves go down, when the lights come back on, and it looks like a whole mini day. And they're working; it's doing great. I haven't really noticed any issue.
Right.
If anything, they've kind of, it seems like they've liked it better. But I was doing about like 18 or 20 hours straight, and the last like 4 or 6 hours of lights, they were always wilting or just they didn't look as good as they did at lights on. And just thought about, and what about making the cycle shorter, so it's kind of like taking naps as opposed to like working a long day,
Right.
and sleeping in, and because they don't care about schedule, they just want as much light as they can, but as well they need some rest, because like where they grow in. They're native to like Siberia and way up north. The light there, the sun's so low of an angle,
right?
And they're not getting much of that full sun that like you would get in the south, like in Arizona or something like that. So it's not as intense. So they like their breaks, and sometimes too, I'll even like if we come here, I'll dim these down. They go all the way down to like a 5-10%. Dim them down, all the lights down for like 10-15 minutes, kind of like simulate a cloud coverage. I've noticed that too. Like you ever have like this one here was getting a little bit of deficiencies, so I kind of dim the lights down, or one day maybe go 50% or 75%, and just take the pressure off, and they seem to bounce back. So just kind of trying to replicate nature as best as possible.
Right, because that's a good point you made about at the end of the light cycle inside of your tent. They are a little, I think they do wilt down a little bit from the light and the heat and everything. So, I mean, that might be something new to, I wrote it down, so I'll probably be checking it out.
And so there is asking about I'll answer about the food after, but the RH and temps, I get one at basically, like equal to the top of the canopy. These are just a Govee Bluetooth sensor.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see, like right now at the top, it's like 76, 50% humidity. But at below the canopy where they're transpiring, it's 72 and 55% humidity. So you always want to keep the below your canopy a little bit cooler and just a little bit higher. But you want to avoid that humidity, like once you get above 60, 65%, that's when your bud rot starts setting in.
Right.
Always good. You know, this could be low, but if you're not getting good airflow down low, you might have some issues come late flower. So monitoring the below the canopy has been helpful as well.
Right. It's like putting a fan above and a fan below,
Yeah,
so you can circulate everything around.
exactly. For now, I just have them all above. I tried to put them below. It's kind of hard because they're so short and squatty, and there's not much side room for like a fan really to sit in there. So they'll probably just kind of stay above for most of the run. But worst case scenario, I got a 8-inch exhaust fan, a little bit overkill, but had it sitting around
Right.
from something else. I could always just turn that up a little bit, and that will make it get some more suction.
No, that looks really nice.
Some of the fertilizers,
Yeah.
nutrients. I got the Organic Bud and Fox Farm Big Bloom.
Yep. The
And
worm
then,
casting.
yeah, I've been using Kelp for Less, a lot of their products.
Huh.
This is from Brewer's Waste. There's I forget which brewery it is nearby. They're from Idaho, but they use a bunch of fulvic acid and humic acid.
Oh, no, that's good.
Percent fulvic acid, but it's like an alternative to fish hydrosolate, essentially.
Right.
But they have like the organic CalMag, and they have like early, mid, and late bloom. I'll use these if there's like deficiencies. Langbonite for potassium, sulfur, magnesium. That's always good come late flower. Aloe vera for just like a rooting hormone. This is a good one too, the Kelp for Less Route 66. You only need, I think I should see it on here, but half a teaspoon with 50 gallons of water. So it's just like a bacterial inoculant, and has trichoderma in it as well. But a little bit goes a long way, and you use it basically like just once a week. And it's kind of similar to all those like Voodoo Juice from Advanced Nutrients, or trying to think of a few others, but like any bacterial inoculant. For long story short, they're all powder and dry formula, so you're not paying for water when you're shipping it.
Right.
And then they have free shipping throughout the whole U.S. So it's definitely worthwhile to check them out. I originally found them for their kelp.
And likely Luke that I think he likes it, that Kelp for Less.
Yeah, they're very good and quick shipping too. And they always have discounts if you sign up for their email list too. Flash sales, and so definitely worthwhile. Check them out. And, Snowstorm Ultra, just a salicylic acid from Humboldt County. It primes the plant's immune defense system. And then Blackstrap Molasses and some Brown's Fish Hydrosolate. I got these from Seven Springs Farm Supply. Another good website there. This one was like $20 and like $18 for a gallon each. They're really cheap there.
Oh,
Instead
man.
of, sometimes they'll charge 67. Like this one I had to pay up, $50 a gallon because the name brand. But
Yeah.
this one has more NPK and more stuff in it, and it's half the price. So at the end of the day, the plants don't really care about whether it's Browns or Fox Farm, but I do.
Exactly. They just want to be fed.
But don't overkill about, like they were saying before, about the brand names and everything. Just once you do the research and you understand the ingredients, everything else is just marketing. But it's always fun to get what you like and all that stuff too. Make it fun.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nothing else really for me.
I still like that plant in the back there. Do we have somebody else, Wendy?
We got like a week coming up next, and then grow again.
Okay, and so we got somebody else. Any last words, or you got anything coming up?
Nothing really. I do some daily updates on my channel, or I try much too daily. So if you're wanting to see like a daily progress through the next 4 weeks for flowering, it's the best time in my opinion. See the bulk, and you'll see some colors come out. Feel free to follow along.
Come on and check him out.
Yep. Thanks for having me. It's been fun.
Well, hey, thanks for being here, brother.
Yeah, likewise.
Let's have
to
move here. And then we go here.
Oh, sorry, I just did it. Yeah.
Here.
Yep, there you go. You got them.
I grow weed.
Hey, long time no
What's
see.
up, brother?
How you been?
I've been good. And you?
Pretty good. Just been really busy and hectic with life and everything. Well, dang, I gotta admit, the guy that you had last on, that Mr. Fertilizer, couldn't have said it better. When it comes to nutrients and finding your own kind of rhythm and stuff like that. Uh, Pretty much all these companies and stuff, mix and match. What he's
Right.
doing takes a little bit more time and experience dialing everything in, but yeah, there's some pretty crazy knowledge being dropped there. So, yeah, in my case, I'm running the advanced nutrients and stuff like that, and we just got to watering them with some of our beneficial microbes there, like as mentioned, some voodoo juice, tarantula,
Right.
and piranha. So, kind of
So what
where
you got going on there?
we got trap god here that we just watered under an oversized TS3000 here. So it's meant to veg coverage is for a 5x5,
right?
meant to flower a 4x4, but due to some difficulties with hanging our other lights, we crammed it into this 3x3, and just doing like a very bare bones kind of setup. When I first come to YouTube, when I first met you guys, or when you guys first commented on my video, which meant a lot, by the way. Thank you.
Oh no,
Thank you.
no.
Thank you for
You're
having me
welcome.
on. So, yeah, I wanted to do a beginner thing, but it's kind of difficult because a lot of the guys that are pushing me to do it wanted to still see how I'm able to pull such a big yield with such little,
Right.
tech and stuff like that going on. So
And
we
that's a good thing to help people and show people, because a lot of people don't have a lot of room, so they're going to go with and we tried to do that with an inside grow with this 3x3 tent we got, and I think that just shows people what you're doing, that no matter where you're at or where you live, you can find a space and you too can grow your own medicine.
yeah, kind of keep it budget friendly, but I kind of got lost on the way there because it was kind of hard to kind of do both. And my
Right.
goal was to get everybody into it, break it down where, the average working class guy, you're busy, you got a family, a wife, kids, and a life, where you can still have time to tend to your one plant and make something of it, right? Kind of get your money's worth, or maybe you're on a limited budget,
Right.
or you might have a disability where you're unable to spend as much time as some people are in the garden and stuff, or unable to do some of those things, and we can still get as much how do I say that, input, maximize your input output.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. In the military, they call it doing more with less.
Yeah, like the lean manufacturing type of
Right.
approach. It's kind of my background and stuff like that. So, yeah, so we're just kind of starting out the transplant and everything. And because the soil we're using is similar to like an ocean forest or fox farm,
Right.
Tree Frog, Costa Maine, I heard is another good one. We're just building up our roots and using up all the nutrients we can that's already in our premix soil. There's a lot of great guys in the community and on other channels and stuff that make their own premixes.
Right.
But and you can use those too and follow those if you want to make your own soil. But what we're doing here is now pumping up we're not using Myco like I could have, but I don't want to go too far with it. So
And one thing when you're using like the Fox Farms or something, and you're not mixing up your own, I think if you're a beginner, I think that's good to start there, and then once maybe you got to grow under your belt, maybe then you venture off into the living soils and things like that, because that's what we're going to try, because I've only used Fox Farms I've used it for the last 5 years. I mean, and it's great, but I want to try something different now.
yeah, absolutely. And I mean, you don't have to fret over it too much. You
Right.
can just water it for quite a while, and that'll sustain, the plant for quite a long time. And then as soon as you start seeing a deficiency or something like that, you can, add in, your synthetic nutrients or your
Right.
dry elements and stuff at that point.
Exactly.
But with this, we'll be focusing on like synthetics and stuff. So we have pretty much an advanced nutrient lineup. I run like an entire general hydroponics lineup. Some guys like it because it's like a thinner viscosity for hydro and stuff. So like running this full lineup in a hydro system, it's a lot thicker. You're gonna have the upkeep and maintenance for your auto pots and stuff. It's a lot more work.
Because I do the same thing with my auto pots. I got when I was top feeding, I would use, like you had there, the was it the Big Bloom and the Tiger Bloom and the Grow and all that. And when I went to auto pots, I switched over to the Cultivation Nation side of Fox Farms, because it doesn't plug the auto pot system like that your Big Bloom there, those that liquid worm castings, that plugs that filter right up. And I will admit, I learned that here again, because I've tried it once before, but you know me, you never learn. But I tried it, and I had to clean out that the reservoir on that tank, because it wouldn't take that stuff. So
and a kind of a little tip with the reservoirs and stuff. If you can get like a little wave pump going on in there, kind of aim it and have it kind of bouncing and reflecting off the bottom and around. Because I
got a pump in it. It circulates the water and stuff. And
it helps with some of the thicker nutrient lines and stuff like that. And if you're using like dry powders and stuff. But with this grow, kind of like one of the other guys that was on, we're gonna play a little game of in veg. We got it running at about 75%,
right,
which is pretty crazy overkill. But we're gonna come flower. I think I'm gonna dial it down to 50% and then drop it once I flatten it out the entire surface area here.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna do that all in one shot. So, kind of happens real quick because they're photo periods, but that's kind of my little easy system. I haven't done an auto flower yet, but we might go there in the future.
But you just take those photos, you train it, you scrog it out, and you'll fill up that tent.
Yeah, and I do that all in like pretty much a day. I strip it and flip it, and I pre-hormonal stress it. So like I try to do a lot of the outdoor stuff because that's how I learned when I was younger.
Right.
And I try to implement a lot of that in my indoor from a lot of the older crowd that I learned from when I was younger. So I can definitely say like I'm not at that level like some of those guys out there that are lurking. But
there's a bunch of them. I see Levels is on there. He's one of those guys. Sleeps with sativa. He's one of those guys that, there's just so much knowledge and he
Yeah,
makes it really, really good there.
there's definitely some pretty crazy growers out there that are pulling like
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5 pounds in like the same space. I've even seen like an organic guy. Like, there's no way I'm gonna lift that and transplant it, but I think he was doing like
Right.
4 or 5 pounds. I think he hit 4, but just organically, right? Off of one
Yeah.
plant.
Wow.
So
That's a lot.
so I got the pic. I'm sure I've sent you a couple pictures of that one autoflower guy. So it's kind of the same method, but mine's tailored for like a more
Right.
beginner, right? Like with the whole feeding schedule and stuff. And my last one, when I had the small light, it was only the one for the 2x4. When we pulled 2 out of that one, the cookies and cream.
Yeah.
That was just kind of lost my train of thought there, but kind of the
I do that a
very
lot.
simple beginner water feed program that we use. So we're going to do the same thing with these, but yeah, right now we're just dealing with insane temperatures. We're not running an AC in it to kind of
Right.
cut down the overall operating costs, stuff like that. So
I know that's a good good way to go and a good show people, how to do things and how to start out, and because when you're a beginner, you're going to search YouTube and you're going to look at all different things, and if you can find somebody that's just showing you how to do it easy from the get-go, I think that's good.
yeah, absolutely. Like, just kind of like, I know everyone's got their own art, their own style, their own flavor, but just kind of a different twist and show you what what you can do with so little. And
Right.
I guess I set out on this goal to like maximize like the potential of each plant and just show like some of the rough conditions. My stuff isn't picture perfect. I don't have all the fancy equipment, but like with the train wreck in this one, we pulled about a pound up the 2x4 up that little same spot kind of thing, right? So,
I mean, that's the way to do it.
yeah.
So you got you got anything else for us? I got 2 guys in the queue.
No, that's pretty much it. Thank you for your time, brother.
No,
And,
thank you for showing and coming on. And everybody needs to check out I Grow Weed. He and I, we go back a while.
yeah, like you're the well,
in a past name and stuff, but check out his channel. See what he's doing. He does amazing things down there. So yeah, please check him out.
So thank you for having me. Much appreciated, brother.
No, thanks, man. You guys are what makes the show. Nobody wants to listen to me yap, but thanks for showing and have a nice weekend.
Cheers. Thank you. You too.
Cheers, brother. You want to click?
Yeah.
We'll let her click.
Syntax.
There we go. Syntax. Sorry, man. Man, check that out.
I don't think he's getting sound.
Yeah, I don't think you have any sound. But we can still look at it. But it looks nice. Oh, You see, I got to learn how to crawl under there and stuff. He's got it pretty flat. No, that's looking good. Yeah. I wonder if that's what size tent is that? Do you think that's a 4x4?
Oh, no, I think it's.
Oh, it is a 4x4.
Oh,
It is a 4x4.
sounds like he can hear us.
He can hear us at least. Man, that's. I mean, it's looking nice. And see, I got some of those pumps. Oh yeah. Oh, so that's his exhaust. But yeah, that. And there, see, he's got his fan underneath the canopy, and he's got a fan over top of the canopy. So he's circulating that air, keeping everything cool, top and bottom. Yeah, right there he is. Yeah. It goes right out there. Yeah, that's nice. Thanks, brother. Are you still with us, Kenny?
He will be. Oh, there he is. There he is.
There he is. Hey, glad we could get back to you, brother. Oops. Let me. Is he muted?
Oh, no, he's muted. You got to ask him.
Oh, I think you're muted. Looks kind of frozen. But should I pull him off and wait for him to come back on?
He'll come back on.
Yeah. Well, we'll wait and see if we can get Kenny back up, because I think he wanted to show us one last thing before we go. But I really appreciate you guys coming out, and we'll try to wait to see if Kenny comes back up, and then we'll probably move on, because those of you in the crowd that those of you in the crowd.
Oh, he's back on.
Oh, there's Kenny. Let's
I don't
go.
know what's up with it today, but it does not like me.
Well, I have that problem all the time.
We'll see if this works. I completely went off of the Wi-Fi, so now we're just on the regular network.
All righty.
These were the 4 of the SBZs, the regular entries that were behind the feminized ones. So they got an extra 2 or 3 weeks of edge time. And then in the middle there, let me see if I can get you guys up over top. This is one of the feminized ones. They've been in here obviously about a month longer, but that is one of the Bobby Knight Phenos, and these 4 are the SBZs. And then this is another one of the Bobby Knight Phenos. It decided to go crazy with the stretch, which I noticed in this run. We got 1 or 2 more dwarf-like plants that stayed really squat, and most everything else decided it was just gonna grow to the moon.
Those buds look pretty. Look like they're gonna round up, and are they gonna thicken up? They look pretty good. I like them.
And then if I can swing around to the backside over here, this is the other Bobby Knight Pheno. So we ended up with 3 of those.
Wow.
And then this is the taller guava root and GMO.
Wow.
And that is the other plant that we had the other dwarf in, which was, and this one's even got elevated. It's elevated about 6 inches as well.
And
So this one really stayed small.
WWP Genetics, he was asking what week are those in?
The first ones, the ones that were just brought in, they're in like getting ready to start week 3. The ones that you're looking at right now are, if I'm not mistaken, they're week 5, getting ready to start week 6.
Wow. Those are looking really nice. And the first ones you showed us, the ones in the back there that were been in there for a little while longer, what kind of pots are those in? I thought they were in a bigger kind of pot.
The earth boxes.
The earth boxes. That's it.
Yeah, we're gonna get back into them here in just a second. And then over here in the back, we've got the 2 drip spinos from James Loud.
Damn.
One of them's quite stretchy. But yeah, the earth boxes, we've got 4 different clones of our Go Time, and we've got 2 in each box. They are week 7. They will be getting cut down on the 19th. They're actually kind of close to ready to go. I'll slide this one out of the way and get in there for you guys.
Wow, that looks so clean in there. Man, she's coloring up. And when did you say the 19th? Is that when you?
Yeah, the 19th. They're like a 60-day flower on those. That's the Go Time from Jinx Proof Genetics. These have got a straight lime terp profile on them. This is something that I decided to keep around. This is the 3rd or 4th grow I've done on them. And I've got the 2 giant mothers in the other room. So I'm pretty sure I told you guys right before it cut me off. These are from them.
Man.
And I put these in those earth boxes, and like they were in there like a week, and I just threw them into flower. Wow. Them earth boxes will absolutely stack some weight like quick.
Yeah, that's yeah, that's why.
Well, that's that Bobby Knight pheno.
Yeah. Man, all you guys grow such nice looking plants, man.
But these are the ones that were just moved in here a couple weeks ago. They're just now going through their stretch. They'll be starting to put on their flower pretty soon.
Put on a little weight.
And we've got one of the head-on collision crash test me course, like crash test me testers I got. I've got another one in the back corner over there. I probably won't be able to get you guys a close-up on it. These are putting on a lot of weight. But what I was going to show you guys with the slurricanes, this is from the seeds that I ended up making. This one looks quite similar to the original one that we ended up using for the reversal.
Right.
And this is something that come out of it. And that's a lot more trichome production than...
Yeah.
And it's even a little bit different structure. Like, these is more of a thinner, and these are kind of densing up better.
Well, yeah.
But this is the stuff that we got 3 that we just grew out to see if everything was going to be okay with them and not have a bunch of issues right off the bat.
Right.
And that's the 3 that we come out with. And that's the first thing that I done as a reversal. But what's getting me is, like, most of the time you get rails and stuff on your sugar leaves. These are, it's not just rails. It's like all the way to the tip on everything.
Right.
And it's not just sugar leaves; it's the water leaves too.
Well, that's kind of cool.
So we just ended up harvesting our original cut. We had 2 clones of it and 7 gallons in here, and we've got that hanging drying in the back. I can pop back there and show you guys a couple things hanging too.
Sure.
Which it's also the same picture that you see right now for the background. That
Right.
was the first or second time that I grew it. It was a winter run, so when you have the colder temperatures in there, it will throw the purple.
Right. Yeah, because like I said, it's like 50 degrees in my greenhouse at night. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be hanging.
And this right here was what I got off of the 2 plants that was in a 7-gallon pot.
Man.
And basically every bit of that right there. This is one of the tops from that Cinderella 99, the one that's so tall.
Right.
This is the one from outside.
Wow.
And this has a completely different dirt profile from the other one. The other one, the one that I grew, the little short one indoor, it put me in mind of creamsicle. Like it was legit orange creamsicle all the way.
Man.
But when we get over to right here at this one, this is part of the Vengeful Ascension that we just harvested. And we've still got one of the mystery phenos from Fire Farms.
Right.
These really surprise me. Like they're really small, but they're really dense and they're straight gas. And weird enough thing, I did press some of it into rosin and it come out like super light, but it's like 9 out of 10 hits you get straight gas, and then
Oh,
1 out
okay.
of 10 you get watermelon.
Oh man. Man.
And it's just weird because like a week ago I was on somebody else's live and I was talking about I was getting ready to do some hunting specifically for watermelon. I had some watermelon from Royal Queen Seeds and like can of research 3-pack that I got that had some moonbow and something else that would probably be, it was watermelon ice and moonbow. And I was going to hunt 2 or 3 different things and try to find the most watermelon that I could find. But it just kind of shocked me that 9 out of 10 hits you take of it, it's straight gas. And then
And
you
then
just
get
take
the
a hit of it,
watermelon.
and it's like you're eating a watermelon Jolly Rancher.
Wow. Litwick, he mentioned something up here about using a UVA light or a UV lights, and he says if purple's in the genetics, the UVA will help bring it out.
Yeah, I'm not 100% certain if I have UV in that fixture. I'm not like I think it has a little bit of far red in it.
Right.
And IR, but I don't think I've got any UV going in here. Which I'm sure there's some UV coming out of the HPS fixture, and the picture on the background right now, that was before I put the LED in here.
Right.
Which I've got that LED. That thing is absolutely massive.
Yeah, it is.
They've got that advertised as like a
light.
That's one light.
Yeah, is that commercial?
Yeah, they've got it advertised as a commercial. It's supposed to be a 2,500 watt, which it possibly is, but there's no real need for that much.
Right.
But it's a 220 and it's like a 5x8 flower coverage.
Wow.
with one fixture.
Wow.
And if you, I don't know if you can. It's got a quite decent driver in it from Hibbett LED, but the driver is like the whole, like it's
Right.
4 foot long.
Damn. Damn.
If I can, let me go grab this little thing real quick, and I'll show you guys
Okay.
that.
And then, because in the light that I got, and the new light I got, and I'm gonna put up, I could put the power outside and just run it in, so maybe I can cut down on some heat inside the tent. I'm gonna try that.
So you've got like a detachable driver top deal.
Right. At
Yeah,
least
that's always nice if you're in a tent.
Yeah, that's what I read. So I'm gonna try that.
But those Lizzo Trio auto flowers, which it's darkening up a little bit now. It was a little lighter the other day.
Oh man,
Had been the lightest thing that I had pressed like straight off. And those mystery ones in there, the one I was telling you that it's 9 out of 10 gas, and then you get the watermelon. Right.
Oh man.
And it come off of the press, and it looks like that the very next day.
Yeah. That's nice. Because I got to get into the pressing room here pretty soon. Oh, yeah. I can almost smell it.
Well, it's like super loud, so it would be reasonable if you could smell it through the screen.
Right. I could tell by the look. Well, hey, Kenny, you got anything else for us?
That's one that come out almost green the other day, which was a little weird. But no, that's about all I've got with the plants. Unfortunately, it's raining right now, or I would try to get you guys an outside shot.
We got Wednesday and next Saturday.
And I can't get you a shot of it through the window. The one that the bear got.
Well, hey, you know what? We'll have a live again on Wednesday and again next Saturday at 11 a.m.
What time are you planning on doing that on Wednesday?
Wednesday, it's usually 7 p.m. Eastern. And then Saturdays, it's 11 a.m. Eastern.
Okay, well, I'll try to catch one of them too and try to get you guys into the outdoor ones.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I've completely, the only thing I done, I added a bag of peat moss to the ground, and I put in some dry amendments to it, and I've, just done a couple teas. But as far as topping them, doing training, putting them in cages, I have done none of that, and up until now, I haven't done any IPM or anything because I'm really trying to test and see what is going to be mold resistant and what's going to be pest resistant, because I specifically told the people that sent in entries for the outdoor section that I'm in a environment where a lot of rain out of nowhere, so mold's usually a problem.
Right.
And depending on the time of the year, there's usually spider mites around all over the place around here. So they knew that they was going to be getting a good test.
Right. And I mean, that's what breeders and stuff are looking for is, different places to test, and, it's good. But
and as far as I'm a I guess you would say East Coast grower, but I'm not completely coastal. I'm quite close to the Virginia and Kentucky border.
Right. Yeah. So I grew up in the Midwest, so you get the same bugs, bugs and humidity and and heat and stuff. So
Yeah, and
it's
I'm
really cool
quite
here.
on this and quite high altitude as well, so
Yeah.
that plays a significant role in outdoor flower.
Oh, it does. It does, and I'm
Like
gonna.
really in how it is.
Yeah, because that's what we're looking for out here in the greenhouse, and we got last year, and because of the altitude and the temperature and everything it worked out really good last year, and I'm hoping that this year maybe we can get some fall callers and stuff in there. But thank you for showing, Kenny.
Yeah,
I think.
I had a question for you.
Oh,
Are you
go
at
ahead.
a higher altitude, or are you at a lower altitude?
We're about 7,000 feet,
Okay.
7,300, somewhere in between there, 7,300.
Yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, I'm probably kind of close to that too.
Right, right, and it's except for here, being it's in Arizona, the humidity. Well, right now it's pretty humid out because we've hit the monsoons all of a sudden,
But
and it
it's
rains.
non-existent the rest of the year.
Rest of the year, yeah, it's like 10 or 15.
15.
My sister lives in Phoenix, and sometimes she won't come up here because she's like, "Oh, your humidity's too high," and I'm like, "It's like 10." you
Well,
know,
that's how it is here all winter. It's like non-existent during the winter here.
right, right.
But
But
if you don't care, I've got my email in the channel description. I don't know if you sent me an email or not. We'll exchange information and stuff, and I might
okay,
try to get something out to you.
okay. We'll do that after this afternoon.
Yeah,
And
just whatever. I'll check them every couple days, and I'll get back with you.
okay. Hey, thanks, brother. And remember, Wednesday or next Saturday.
Yeah, I'll try to. If I'm not busy, I'll try to hop on and at least get everybody an update on the outdoor stuff. I had been doing some shorts and keeping some footage, and I was going to release all of it, but somewhere something happened and I lost every bit of it. So I'm thinking I'm just going to start doing a weekly update and posting it weekly.
And Syntax says that the altitude has a big effect on plants. Mountain plants just different, and see that's
Yeah.
why I look at like the Lebanese and Afghan. Those are all mountain hashy plants, and um, being that this is where I live, I'd like something to be about this that grows the same at about the same latitude and temperature and stuff. But I keep babbling. But thanks for coming on, Kenny. I'm getting the spin up signal over here.
Yeah, well,
Somebody's
thanks for having me up, guys. Anybody's welcome to check out the channel. We got giveaways going on. When we get to 500, we're going to try to do a grow light giveaway. Anybody's welcome to share my stuff or show it. If you want to show anything or clips from stuff, you're more than welcome to use them. And I'll try to pop back in on one of the next ones. Until next time, guys, roll on up and relax.
Thanks, Kenny. Okay, so I'm excited today. I really appreciate. We really appreciate you coming out and spending quite a bit of time with us today. I really love these. I felt like we got a lot of good information from a lot of good growers there. We saw a lot of good plants. People having fun in the chat because that's what it's all about. I mean, I can yammer up here, but as long as you're all having a lot of fun working out your networking over there, that's great. So I would just like to say, finishing up, thank you for coming out. Remember, if you got comments or something, comment in the video after this is posted. Thanks for being here. I guess we just go much love and thank you. and we will hit end.